So far, we have done all the sums from your NCERT textbook. Now it's time for us to do some additional sums which are not from the textbook but are based on the concept of AP. So let's do it. The first sum is the 24th term of an AP is twice its 10th term. Show that its 72nd term is 4 times its 15th term. Now in these additional sums you need to apply all the concepts that you know. There is nothing new that we will be learning. All the concepts that we know we are supposed to apply here. Right? Let's do it. Let's think how to do it. The question is we are supposed to show that 72nd term, that's A72, is equal to 4 times the 15th term, that is 4 into A15. That is what we are supposed to show. And to show this, what is given to us? It's given that the 24th term of an AP, that's A24, is twice its 10th term. That's 2 into A10. So this is what is given to us. Let's simplify this. We will get something and then we will show that A72 is 4 times A15. Right now concentrate only on what is given. Let's simplify this. Remember such sums wherever a condition is written, what we used to do is we used to substitute their formula there itself. Like A24 is A plus 23D. So substitute it that way. 2 into A10, that's twice A plus 9D. Right? Let's open the brackets. What we get? A plus 23D is 2A plus 18D. Now what we do? AA together, DD together. In those sums, AA used to get cancelled and we used to get the value of D. But here A is not getting cancelled. So let's take the values of the A terms together and D terms together. Right? Let's do it. What we get? 23D minus 18D, 2A minus A. So you get 5D is equal to A, or A is equal to 5D. This is what we are getting. Can you simplify this further? No. A is equal to 5D. So we are getting the value of A in terms of D. Let this be equation number 1. Right? Now let's come to show that part. Show that A72 is equal to 4A15. Let's simplify the LHS and RHS and show that LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is A72 and RHS is 4 into A15. Let's simplify the two. We know the relation A is equal to 5D. Substitute that. See LHS is equal to RHS or no. Okay. A72 is equal to A plus 71D. We know that A is equal to 5D. So 5D plus 71D is equal to 76D. So LHS is 76D. Come to RHS. RHS is A15, that's A plus 14D. So 4 into A plus 14D. A is 5D, so you get 4 into 5D plus 14D. 4 into 29D, that is equal to 76D. So what do you observe? 76D, 76D, LHS is equal to RHS. So A72 is equal to 4 into A15. Very, very simple, right? Let's move on to the next sum. The next sum is sum of first n terms of an AP is 5n square plus 3n. If its nth term is 168, find the value of m. Also find the 28th term of this AP. Now to find the 28th term or mth term or whatever, don't you feel we should know the values of A and D? Now the question is how we will get the values of A and D. Remember that concept of relationship between AN and SN? A1 is equal to S1. A2 is equal to S2 minus S1. This sum is based on that. Let's do it. The sum of first n terms of an AP, that is Sn, is 5n square plus 3n. So 5n square plus 3n. Now from Sn, if we want to find A1, A1 is equal to S1, right? And S1, how do you get? You remember, in Sn, in the place of n, you need to put 1. So you get S1 is equal to 5 into 1 square plus 3 into 1, something which we have done, is equal to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. We got S1, we know S1 is equal to A1. It's the first term itself, so we come to a conclusion that S1 is equal to A1 is equal to 8. So we got the value of A, right? Now how to find D? What's the formula for D? D is equal to A2 minus A1. A1 we know. To find D we need A2 also. and A2 is equal to S2 minus S1. So let's find S2 first by putting n is equal to 2. S2 is equal to 5 into 2 square plus 3 into 2, that's 5 into 4 plus 6, that's 20 plus 6, which is equal to 26. Why did we find S2? So that we can find A2. We know A2 is equal to S2 minus S1, which is 26 minus 8, which is equal to 18. Why did we find A2? So that we can find D, because D is equal to A2 minus A1, which is equal to 18 minus 8, which is equal to 10. Why did we find A and D? So that now we can find, it is given that if the mth term is 168, so AM is equal to 168. What is AM? AM is A plus M minus 1 into D. So A plus M minus 1 into D is 168. Substitute the values of A and D, you will get the value of M. Let's do it. A is 8, M minus 1 into D is 10, is equal to 168. 8 goes to the other side, you get M minus 1 into 10 is equal to 160. 10 goes in the denominator, you get M minus 1 is equal to 16. So M is equal to 16 plus 1, which is equal to 17. Is the sum over? No. Find the 20th term of this AP. How to find the 20th term? 20th term meaning A20, which is A plus 19D, which is 8 plus 19 into 10, which is 8 plus 190. So the 20th term of the AP is 198. As simple as that.